Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It is Tuesday, September 26th, 2023, and sadly, some more tragedies in the headlines from the world of entertainment. Young actor from the 8 Mile film found dead in his sleep at age 46 yesterday, September 25th, which is a day that's always fateful. Every single year, we're talking about strange deaths on September 25th, and again, we'll revisit why that is. Also, on the same day, Nelson Mandela's granddaughter dies. And a lot of people heard the news about Krazy Bone yesterday, who reportedly is getting better, which is a good thing, but he was reportedly battling for his life in the hospital. And before we get into any of this, shout out to Jeff Young, longtime supporter of the community, a man who spread the Gematria knowledge far and wide. If you don't know Jeff Young, very talented musician. If you're in the LA area, Jeff's performing tonight at the Rainbow. And no, the Rainbow's not a gay club. It's a rock venue. And yeah, Jeff always loves when the truth seekers come out. You got one of those Richard GematriaEffectNews t-shirts. Sport one of those there. Jeff will definitely see you, and he'll definitely come and talk to you. He always loves to meet the truth seekers, the people who come out and support the shows. And Jeff is playing with a couple of bands right now. The one he's playing with tonight is Dead Groove. And fun place, the Rainbow Room. I got to visit there with Jeff when we were down in LA earlier this year, getting out the word about so many things, including the tragic world of entertainment where people die by a code over and over, just like it was sung about in the song Murder by Numbers by the Police. But that is tonight if you're in LA. From what I understand, there's still tickets available. So you want to check that out, that's where Jeff will be. But okay, the 8 Mile actor Nashawn Breedlove, young man, 46 years old, just found dead in his sleep, as it's been reported, for unknown reasons. And, you know, again, September 25th, the reason this day is so tragic is because of gematria, or however you want to say it. Again, if you're new here, that is the practice of coding numbers into words, and there's something very deadly about the day, September 25th. It is the day leaving 97 days left in the year, plus it's the 25th of the month. Again, 97 is the 25th prime. These numbers, over and over. So death 97 and 25 in this practice of coding numbers into words. Numbers that connect to this date. Even if you spell out the date as words, September 25th. It's also 97. You think about hip-hop history. You think about Eazy-E's birthday, September 7th, the day Tupac was shot, the day Mac Miller recently died. Again, another 9/7 date not too far away. We're in the same month here, September, and this is the day this happened. As for him being 46, remember, the code is biblical. Genesis 46 begins with a sacrifice, and Gematria sacrifice is 46. If you're new here, these ciphers, they're very simple. It's the alphabetic order forwards and backwards with numerology. As we're about to get to, Nelson Mandela's daughter died on her 170th day of her age. And well, here's everything there is to it. If I didn't just say so about 46, we just covered the sacrifice piece, but it's also a number that shows up a lot in these hip-hop deaths. The word rap is 46. And we just passed the 50th birthday of hip-hop. That's how old Eminem happens to be right now. It's not Eminem who dies, but it's somebody who co-starred with him in the movie 8 Mile. And, 8 Mile set in Detroit, the city on the 42nd parallel, the city associated with Motown. This death on September 25th came 42 days before the anniversary of 8 Mile. 8 Mile will turn 21 years old November 6, 2023, so 42 days prior. And again, just last night, talking about the same thing we talked about a million times before, 42 in Black history, right? We're talking about a young actor who, in the English language, the terminology of the day we refer to as black, but again, there really are no black people, there are no white people. That language is used to keep us fighting over things like race. And anyhow, again, Detroit on the 42nd parallel, dead 42 days before the anniversary of the film. set in Detroit. And again, Eminem 50, hip hop's 50th anniversary. R.I.P. Magoo, who died at age 50, 2 days after hip hop's birthday. In terms of hip hop, look at the gematria of hip hop. Hip hop, 45, right? 45. I just want you to see Krazy Bone too. Krazy Bone, 45. A lot of people were hearing about Krazy Bone being hospitalized, battling for his life yesterday. A lot of news networks saved it for yesterday. Again, this death of the 8 Mile actor, the Krazy Bone news, that was 45 days after hip hop's birthday. August 11th to September 25th, 45 days later. And again, what are the odds? What are the odds? Big hip hop movie, 50-year-old Eminem. It's not him. It's the person working alongside him. And there's been a number of deaths connected to Eminem over the years from his rap clique from Detroit. So they make a point about his lyric in the movie when he's battling Eminem is, "I feel bad I gotta murder that dude from Leave It to Beaver." You know, they had to put that in there because now it's him that's dead, right? And as for TMZ and other sources saving this news for the 26th of the month, again, the news is breaking today, the day after it happened. Nashawn, his birth name is 26, and his character name in the film is Lotto, which is also 26. So, and then the other thing that TMZ loves to do, TMZ loves to put the 59 stamp on a dead black entertainer. I mean, we've documented this no less than a gazillion times. Again, Motown came out in 59 in Detroit. Notice how they posted at 8:59 a.m., right? 8:59 a.m., 8 Mile. Slave in the most simple ciphers, 59, like Negro, like Blues, like Rasta, and even like Eminem. And remember, Eminem did black music. So did Elvis Presley, which also equals 59. And what age did Elvis die at? 42, right? Elvis does black music, dies at 42. This man, again, dead 42 days from the upcoming anniversary of the film. And with regards to Krazy Bone, the story is that he had to check himself into the hospital for his lung bleeding, and it reportedly happened Friday, which was 42 days after hip-hop's birthday. And again, you know, just 42 and that Cleveland, LA thing, it just reminds me of LeBron. LeBron's got 1,042 rituals and bodies connected to him. Jim Brown was the latest last year. But okay, Nelson Mandela's granddaughter, dead at age 43, reportedly from a cancer battle. And 43 means you're in your 44th year of your life. Both numbers are fateful. R.I.P. is 43. Killing is 43. 44. When you turn 43, you begin your 44th year of life. Again, a lot of people struggle with that. But again, when you're born, you're not born as a 1-year-old. You're living your first year of life. And then once you turn 1, you begin your second year of life. Turn 2, you begin your third year of life. So 44th year of life, cancer's 44, like chemo's 44, like kill's 44. And on top of that, again, dead on September 25th, the fateful day as we began with, her name, Zolika, has the gematria of 25. Notice also the 70, because she's dead 70 days from the anniversary of Nelson Mandela's death. And Nelson also equals 25. And she posted on August 23rd that she was probably going to die. Funny enough, that was 33 days before her passing. Always a fateful number. You could also say that was a span of 34 days. And that's a number that also fits in with, you know, the ritual of race. Black has that gematria of 34, so does murder. We see it a lot with the dead rappers, which is also another word with the 34 connection. But, yeah, it's just sad because year after year, talking about the exact same things on the exact same days with the exact same patterns. And what we need are some celebrities on the world stage to call attention to this. I mean, you know, Krazy Bone, for example, is out there talking about Illuminati, we need Krazy Bone to start sharing about Gematria. So, how the Illuminati works by the code every day. How many entertainers have been taken by the code? Why there's a song out there called Gematria the Killing Name, where it's about how murder's the sport of the elected. And it's as simple as ABC as 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I got the line open for somebody who wants to call in because they keep spamming everywhere that Gematria is fraud and quackery. So they're out there watching right now, so the line's open for them so they can call in and give us the counter side of this argument. The line's open. Call in, buddy. Quackery. His favorite word these days. How is Gematria quackery and fraud when we keep showing the same thing? While we wait for the call, Logan Thomas. Thank you again, Logan. He says, good morning. Michigan, where the movie 8 Mile is filmed, is 46. That's true. Michigan 46. That was part of how we called that Michigan would go in favor of Biden. Remember how we said Biden would become number 46 in the election exactly 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday when Catholics 46. And the only other Catholic president was JFK, killed at age 46. But yes, very good point, Logan. And he points out that the Michigan Wolverines game, last game, 38 points. It's possible. Again, the entire world of entertainment, connected, cabal controlled. We started with why September 25th, the day leaving 97 days left in the year, is so fateful. And again, the numbers go beyond death, too. It's just like how home teams finished 9-7 for the week on Monday Night Football, and Joe Burrow got his 25th career win. You remember the day that Joe Burrow was in the Super Bowl, or right before he was in the Super Bowl, or right before he was in the Super Bowl, you had the death of what was the TV show set in Cincinnati radio station? But you had that actor's death. It's just, I got to go back and look, man. It's just the deaths, the numbers, the same patterns. Okay, while we wait for the guy who's spamming everywhere that Gematria is fraud, again, opportunity to call in and explain it so everybody can hear. We got to hear the other side of the argument. Step up to the mic. He must be getting cold feet. It's easy to call it fraud in an echo chamber just talking to yourself, but here, call in and tell us all how it's a fraud as we keep documenting the same things day after day. Step up. And again, in case you got here late, you guys want to support Jeff Young, again, longtime supporter of the community. He'll be doing his thing tonight with the Dead Groove Band at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. And again, no, it is not a gay bar. I wondered at first. Jeff was like, let's go to the Rainbow. I was like, what's the Rainbow? I don't know if I want to go to the Rainbow. He's like, no, it's not like that. And it was a great place. We had a great time at the Rainbow. If you haven't been there, fun venue. Well, the guy we're waiting to call in, he definitely has the number. So, WKRP Cincinnati. Yep. WKRP Cincinnati. That's what I was thinking of. Here. Well, while we wait for the call from Mr. Big Balls. This is what it was right here. Howard Hessman, Dr. Johnny Fever of WKRP in Cincinnati, dead right before the Bengals advanced to the Super Bowl that year. Super Bowl 56 versus the Rams. And he was dead on 129 like Bengals is 129. WKRP in Cincinnati, 187 like Dr. Johnny Fever. Fateful number like Society of Jesus, like Dr. Dre's son dead 187 days from his birthday, when Dr. Dre really made that number a lot more popular. And Remember how the Chiefs were up huge in that game and then they just fell apart and the Bengals came back in the totally scripted and stupid NFL? Okay. Anyway, I don't think he's going to call in. I think he's just going to keep babbling him to himself about what a fraud Gematria is. And again, take note. You know, the people who spend a lot of hours online trying to slander me and the work, no balls, will never call in and try and say anything. They'll just talk to themselves. And I mean, it's a pattern existing in a lot of losers in this world. So, would I look into the case of Mobod and Naira Marley? I'm guessing that they are relatives of Bob Marley. Bob Marley, who went out by the code RIP. Okay, this is the story I'm seeing. Is this the right story? Fans mourning Afrobeat star Mobod have been tear gassed in the Nigerian city of Lagos as police say they were blocking traffic. Is this the right one? They had congregated at the city's Lekki toll gate after a memorial concert for the 27-year-old singer who died last week in a hospital in Lagos. Another member of the 27 Club, again, the word rituals 27, very fateful number. A lot of the members of the 27 Club, their deaths are blamed on overdoses. Overdose has that gematria of 103, which is the 27th prime number. Again, my first book, Letters and Numbers, I cover the 27 Club in it, along with many other celebrity deaths. But yeah, I had not heard about this. Let me go back and read the... All right, Mobod and Naira Marley. So I see it's all related. Artist Naira Marley, featured artist Mobod. Okay, so it's a collaboration. Okay. So once again, cause of death not released, right? People are demanding that the cause of death be released. Again, people of the world catching on. They're knowing something's up. Way too many people dead at that same number. I hadn't heard about this. So, also a rapper, Nigerian rapper. Again, rapper has that fateful gematria 38, 74. The word killing is 38 and 74. Rappers also 38 and 40, 38 and 34 like murder. They died on the eve of the anniversary of Tupac's death. What's it say for the wiki about the death? Mobod and his wife had a son on the 12th of September 23. He died at age 27 after being treated for an infection by an unlicensed nurse who was later arrested. Body was exhumed on September 21st. Here, let me see. June 8th to September 12th. Let's take a look. So, he died 96 days after his birthday. Remember, Tupac died in 96, right? The eve. But, if you count the span of days, he died on his 97th day of his age. So, where did we begin this video at? Hey, this would be the cue for the guy calling in about Gematria being a fraud. So, again, Tupac shot on September 7th. Fateful number, like we said, September 25th, the day leaving 97 days left in the year. Unplanned part of the video. But what do you know? The same pattern. Dead on his 97th day of his age. And here, we can check his rap name. Mobod. Mobod's 43 like RIP like killing, 25 like death, 97 the 25th prime. Go figure. Same numbers we just talked about with Nelson Mandela's granddaughter. His rap name's got the 153 in it, like Jesuit order. That's the 17th triangular number, another kill number. I don't know if there's anything else to the other numbers up there. But hold on. The other piece about this that you asked me was his song with, I'm guessing, a relative of Bob Marley. But let's check. Who's Naira Marley? You turn on Tough Gong Radio, you never knew how many relatives Bob Marley had that sang. It's like, wow, this whole family's musical. Like 20 different Marleys on this station making music. Um, Hold on. It doesn't say anything about him being related to Bob Marley in his wiki, so maybe that's not a relation. His birthday's May 10th. He's 32, so he'll turn 33 next year. Hold on. Let's just measure from his birthday real quick, see if there's anything. 125 days later, that's a numerology number. 4 months and 2 days, that's a bit like 42. Um, if you count the span, it becomes a span of 18 weeks. And that is a hip hop number. Hip hop's got the 18. What's this song they have together? Looks like their song came out. Well, they got multiple songs together. Are they like a duo or something? Again, I'm not familiar with these people, so I'm missing a lot of details here. What's the connection with why? What is this? Okay. The mantra of the world's justice system is innocent until proven guilty, but the netizens and the so-called social media activists seem not to be in the know. Since the news of the death of former Marleyan Records singer Mobad broke, the jackals and the hyenas have come out of their shadows to have a feast for reasons mostly not out of love for the deceased, but to have their own moment of glory. He claimed to have gone to jail 127 times. I'm just I'm not caught up on this whole story, but again, the one real takeaway from looking at this is what are the odds he's dead on his 97th day of his age, on the eve of Tupac's death anniversary, and not to mention the 27-year anniversary, right? As he dies at age 27. So whether there's some connection trying to be made to this other artist who he's collaborated with. I mean, we know how it works in the entertainment industry. A lot of times these people, one person's death is for another person's benefit and future success. But again, it's the industry. It's the industry and the people running the industry that's the problem. Just like we were talking about yesterday with the Outkast Bombs Over Baghdad song and how perfectly synced that was with 9/11 and the invasion of the Middle East. The record label equals 79 and we invade Iraq on the 79th day of the year. Bombs over Baghdad. You guys, if you were alive back then, you remember how they televised that? Like it was a boxing special. Tune in for the bombs over Baghdad. I mean, CNN was ratings galore. It's sick. But yeah, I'd have to do some more research on this. I'm too out of the loop because I don't know these people and the history, but I do recognize the death on the 97th day of his age. I do see that. September 7th is not the day Tupac died. It's the day he was shot. Yeah, and again, Tupac died on the perfect day for his artist name. 139, like Tupac Shakur. Oh, I see. So this is the story that he left the label and then he's been bullied. I see. Again, I mean that's part of the hip hop culture, right? There's always got to be drama and beef, and it sells records, and death sells too. So yeah, same formula all across the world. Okay. Well, I guess Gematria is a fraud guy is not going to call in. Pretty hard when we prove our point every single day in spades. But shout out to Shahad. I appreciate the $2 on Cash App. Thank you very much. And shout out to Abra, who also Cash Apped 5. Thank you. Um, but yeah, for the LA people, you want to check out Jeff Young. He is in concert tonight. And again, for everybody else, thank you for spreading the word about what's going on in the world. Thank you for hitting the like and the share. And for people who leave comments like, on some videos, I can actually share this video. I don't know why you can't share every last video. More people got to help get out the word because YouTube's not helping with the algorithm. They're helping keep it suppressed. All right, we'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Until next time.